Section 11.8, minor scales at the piano. So this is a very brief section. I just wanted to give you a taste of a few of these minor scales, all written out with the appropriate fingering. And then you'll have the challenge to try to apply these principles to all of your different types of minor scales. So, A natural minor, our first one. Well, A minor has a key signature of no sharps and no flats because it's the relative minor of C major. And here I've given you that good old pattern 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can begin and end on A, just play the white notes, and you are set with that scale. Next one, D harmonic minor. So F major is the relative major. We've got one flat there. And notice how we've raised the 7th note to make it a harmonic minor scale. But you can use the same fingering here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with your right hand. So you'll just remember to play a B flat there and a C sharp there. So the gap between your 3rd and 4th fingers will be a little bit, it'll be a little bit of a stretch, but certainly very playable. Next one, G melodic minor. 2 flats in the key signature. Melodic means we have raised the 6th and the 7th on the way up and we have restored them on the way down. But you can still use that same pattern, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then even on the way down, if we sort of overlap there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So on the way up, you're going to be playing that E natural, that F sharp, and on the way down, you need to get your 4th and 3rd fingers in position to play different notes from what they just played. E natural minor, yet another example. G major is the relative major, so we've got one sharp. You can use the good old 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern. And finally, B harmonic minor. Here, 2 sharps because the relative is D major. We have that raised 7th note, so that A sharp. This is a perfect example, by the way, of why A sharp is actually a more logical note to fit there than B flat would be, even though they are both, they're the same key on the piano keyboard. So here you can use 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I've given you a bunch that use that same fingering pattern. When you take this challenge and try to figure out other scales, just pick a random note and then pick a random type of minor scale. Follow the principles that you already know. So in general, in scale fingerings at least, we tend to avoid using the thumb to play on black keys, meaning that if you happen to start a scale on a black key, chances are you're going to want to begin on a 2nd finger and maybe in a few cases perhaps a 3rd finger, and then work your way through the scale. You might want to write the scale out before you play it. Then once you get good at that, try to do all of these just on the fly at the piano keyboard without any notation in front of you.